Morning, folks. It's gonna be a big day. Tomorrow will be a big day as well, but we'll just have to survive this one first. We're starting out in the 70-acre alfalfa field. Still pretty moist, humid stuff. Want to rake it while it's got some moisture to it so we're not losing leaves. And then as this stuff gets ready to bale, Uncle Jeff will take over with the V-rake and he'll start doing the 2 grass fields we cut in the last video. And Dad and I will start baling and just keep on baling. It is supposed to get up to like 95 today, so we really want to get this baled before that big heat comes. It's gonna dry out fast. There's a fog hanging in the air, keeping us wet. It's pretty surprising how fast you'll go from thinking, man, that hay is pretty damp, to, okay, now we're starting to lose some leaves. You know, when it comes to alfalfa, I kind of like dealing with smaller fields because you can do more of it in better conditions, whereas, you know, with a big field, you kind of got to start when it's too wet and you're going to end when it's too dry, and there's going to be some in the middle that was perfect. But if you start perfect, you're going to end way too dry. Still pretty humid out. Been raking for maybe 30 minutes. Yeah. It's not going to be ready to bale for a while. It's not sopping wet, but you can definitely feel some toughness to it. Might need to let that sit for an hour. Alright, Uncle Jeff's taking over from here. Grass field and that one. Rendezvous at home for a bit, and then we'll unleash 2 balers and get that rolled up before it really starts getting hot and dry. We're gonna get some use out of this today. Alrighty, folks. We got the 561M back here with weave automation. We're gonna start, Dad and I both in this alfalfa field, hammer that out, and then there's 2 grass fields, and I'm gonna pick one, bale it myself, and Dad's gonna pick the other and bale that one himself. And we're gonna try out yield mapping. I've never really done that before. Get that into the John Deere Ops Center and show you what that looks like. And I've never, like I said, I've never seen it before. Kind of excited, see what that looks like. Yield mapping while making hay. Who would have thunk? worked that out pretty fast. It started kind of moist, but it ended pretty dry, losing some leaves. But Dad made 40 bales and we made 34 out here. And now we're gonna hop over to the grass and start working on that. Alrighty folks, there it is. It was about a bale an acre. Wasn't great, you know, from the time we cut first cut to the time we cut second cut. We didn't get a whole lot of rain, and it was already flowering when we got that last decent rain. So maybe our third cut will be better. It's gonna take some moisture though. So Dad's out here working in this field. We gotta drive through his to get to ours. Got the automation working, the weave automation, the baler automation. I'll give you a play-by-play so you understand what's going on. Putting the pickup in float, starting the PTO, enabling the weave. There it goes. And then to enable the baler automation, push this button. Okay, so now it's gonna stop me. It's gonna wrap, dump, and get me going again. Whew, that's a big windrow. Alright, so it's saying we're getting close to having a full-size bale, and it's gonna start slowing me down. There, we're slowing down. Okay, so then you watch the progress bar. That's it, wrapping that. That noise means it's about to dump. So it picks the bale up just a little bit, and now it's weighing it. Okay, and now it's dumping it out. And that bale weighed 1,320 pounds. So then it's gonna beep again, let me know the door's shut and we're ready to go. Let off the brake, and we're going. Now, it seems like a lot was going on because I was barking at you the whole time, but for me, I don't have to do a whole lot. Moisture on this hay, right around 9%. That alfalfa, even though it felt tough, was hanging around 13% most of the time. Towards the end, we were losing some leaves, so it was a little on the dry side. One thing is, if you got a wide windrow and it's weaving too much, you know, getting too far out there, if you go into the settings, you can tell it the width of the windrow is a little wider. That'll get it to be like, well, I can't weave way out there because we're gonna start missing hay. Well, we're about to make another bale here. Stopping us. Alright, and that bale was 1,466 pounds. We're looking good, folks. We're looking real good. On the side here, it tells you the area worked. We're about an acre and a half done of this 15-acre field. We got 2 bales created. Moisture, average field moisture is 11.6%. And if you look to the left, you see some big musk thistles that I missed spraying that have already gone to seed, so that's unfortunate. Baler has 3 different size sensors right here. Center and the left and the right. So it can sense which side's smaller, and basically it'll steer itself to start packing that side. Say the right side's lower, so it'll steer the baler to get that right side closer to the center of the windrow. So basically all I need to try to do is keep the tractor over the center of the windrow. That's what the baler's assuming I'm doing. Alright, so we're wrapping once again. And then it picks it up a little bit and it stabs the bale from the sides to suspend it for a short period of time. That's how it gets the weight. So that bale weighed 1,327. Let off the brake and we're back baling. So this is what the yield map looks like, and when we get this into the op center, it'll be able to show us where the bales are dropped at, and then you can click on the bales and it'll give you some data, you know, the weight of it, moisture. Looks like Dad's having a little trouble in his field. Go back to my side of the fence. It's more fun over there. It's a nice looking bale. It's a nice looking bale, I'll tell you. Look at that. Look at that. It's a nice looking bale. Our last windrow in our field. Dad's field, I think the tonnage is a little bit better. Field's about the same size, maybe a little bit bigger, so he's got some more to go. We'll hop in there and help him finish up, and then I think that'll be it for raking and baling today. Tomorrow we have another 90-acre field, 90 to 100-acre field that's it got cut on Saturday. Tomorrow's Tuesday, so it should be ready to go. So we'll be doing a lot of haying tomorrow. So it's telling me we did 15.7 acres, got 23 bales, which, yeah, I know, isn't astounding. We could still use quite a bit of rain. Average moisture 11.5%. Let's go help Dad finish up, and when we get home, we'll pull that data off and we'll take a look at what it looks like on the operations center. We're down in this slough with some big weeds and it's beeping at me. Oh, 36% moisture. Oh, back to 15. That's a lot better. 15's way better than 36. Dad was picking up that hay that I unrolled from that bale that didn't wrap right, and then he plugged the pickup, so we're gonna have to help Dad again. We're almost done. Those big weedy patches, they'll cause an issue or two. You can see the rake would plug, leave a big chunk. Yeah, that'll do it. Eating the weeds. It's an ugly mess. I'm gonna slow down for that. Oh, it's piling up under the tractor. That wad added 10 inches in diameter to the bale, just like that. Last windrow, looks like Dad's finishing up a bale and he's done, and we'll finish the rest of the 200 feet of hay here. It's gonna be just about a full-size bale. It's beeping at me. Oh, that was a perfect bale. Woo! We ended off on a good note, folks. What a great day of haying. Got a lot of work done in a short amount of time. Gotta say a big thank you to John Deere for letting us demo this baler this season. Bringing it out, setting it up.
All right, folks, so this right here is what it looks like when you get the yield map into the John Deere Operations Center. They got pinged where each bale was dropped. Down here it says we did 15.6 acres, made 23 bales. The yield, this isn't correct. There's a little hiccup and the decimal place is in the wrong spot. It actually should have been 1 ton per acre. Some cool things like harvest time, speed, productivity, total fuel, 3.2 gallons, and then of course the yield map. And when you look down here, you see a couple green spots, which you can change the legend if you want. But these green spots right here, this is by a slough. This is a slough, so you can see we got a lot more tonnage in the wet areas. So let's try clicking on a bale here. So they give you an identification number. They tell you the wet weight, the dry weight, the average moisture, minimum moisture, maximum moisture, bale diameter, and then stuff like you wrapped it 2.2 times, and it took 0.61 acres to make that bale. Pretty cool. And then, you know, back to the wet weight, it needs another decimal spot. So this one weighed 1,520 pounds, not 152. Knowing these certain spots produce more, I could maybe, when I'm spreading variable rating, I could spread more nitrogen there because it has more top end yield, and then save some nitrogen on these lower producing areas. Say you have a couple different varieties of grass in here, you can learn which one yields better.
I hope you enjoyed today, folks. That baler is quite the piece of technology. I'd say that's the most advanced piece of baling technology that's out today, and I thank John Deere for letting me run it. And tomorrow, we're going to do some more raking and baling. Love to see you next time. Have a good one, folks. Hey there. What you watching? Watching my program.